hello everyone. If I'm not able to see lives or comments while I'm live, so if you have a question, leave a comment. If you're watching me live on Facebook, do hashtag live and let me know that you're able to see me. See me, hear me, whatever. I'm gonna try to get up some comments. Whoa, that was rather loud. While I do this, but so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and try to. There's my package, and hang on. Let's see. Okay, there I am again. So there's that. Now let's see if I can switch it over. There! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got it. Wow. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm changing up some of my Valentine decor. This is the one that I had done for Valentine's. And I'm changing it up to our February Club Couture. Now, this is a very beautiful Club Couture transfer. I absolutely love it. I've been ready to do it since we, let me get it out. This is how the Club Couture comes per month. It's $19.99 per month. But anyway, I'd already opened it because I was like, oh my gosh. So you get your paste singles and you get the B size transfer for $19.99. So, whoops, I just threw that off. Let me show you what, let's see, it's usually 3 paste singles that you get. And with this one, it is raspberry sorbet, eucalyptus, and marvelous. So, and then you can, there's instructions that you can print off the website that you can go by, or you can, you know, do what you want to with it. So, I have no idea what my laptop's doing. Okay, so I'm going to grab my, let's see, raspberry sorbet, eucalyptus, and marvelous. I'm thinking maybe, let's see, this is eucalyptus. Raspberry sorbet is this one. And marvelous. Let's see. That's guava. Where's marvelous? Marvelous is a little, it's hiding, or maybe I don't have marvelous. That would happen. Holy cow. Okay. Let's see. Where is marvelous? That's guava. That's peachy keen. Oh my gosh. Could we? Couture coral. Well, maybe I don't have marvelous. I could have swore I did. I wonder where in heaven's name it is. I've got every color. Hang on. I knew I should have found it before This is a pink, which is peachy. Or peony. No marvelous. No way. Okay, I think I'm going to do Couture Coral instead of marvelous. I don't know where my marvelous is. Yeah, nice. Not good. There's no telling what I've done with it. Or maybe I can just use this peony. I've already looked at that, right? Or maybe I can just use, I could just show you how to do the paste, right? But I think I'm going to do Couture Coral on it. Eucalyptus and maybe raspberry sorbet or currant jam. I wonder. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. But anyway, so now that I'm through making a fuss over the colors, I'm going to show you what I'm going to erase. I'm sure that paste is somewhere. So I'm going to erase this one. So, and just what you do is you just wet it down. And these, if you saw me do this one was a Christmas one that I had, and I'm running out of water here. In that, and basically, I just cleaned it off, and hang on, I just cleaned it off and did my Valentines. So, you know, it's one of those things where I love these boards because you can just redo them however you want them done. I'm going to use regular water. I've got regular water in this spray pump. I'm going to use regular water. And that one, still that worries me to death about my marvelous. So I'm just going to let it sit for a moment. See how when I rub my finger on it, it starts to activate it. So that's what we're looking for, is for it to activate it. And then with the board eraser, we've got a scraper now. It's like, oh my gosh, I've got to get it, but I don't have it yet. So I could probably use a squeegee, maybe. I don't think it would do as well as the scraper. But basically what it would do is it would take, I'm so sorry. I'm shaking the table. But the scraper, you just basically scrape, let the water sit on the chalk for just a little bit, and then you just scrape it up. Like if you were removing, like doing a stripper on a piece of furniture, and you remove the finish with the stripper. So. And there we go. So, well, it's all over the place now. So now I'm just going to a little more water on it. And hang on just 1 second. Something's loading. I'm going to see if I can see comments, but yeah. And I'm just going to get some of the... Now, if I were to take this paper towels and rub it on there, it would probably leave lint. So that's why the board eraser is so easy and quick to use. So now I'm going to take a towel. Let me just get a regular towel. And I just use a scrap towel or just a plain old towel. It's actually an old beach towel. Clean it off. There, clean. Looks like there's a little bit of chalk there. No idea why that won't come off. It's tiny. It's a tiny speck. You guys probably can't even see it. It's hilarious that I can. Okay, so let's see if I can see any comments while I'm here live. Holy cow, you're kidding me. Okay. Oh, what is that? Yep, had a little more there. Now, nice and clean. Now this board is one where you put your own hooks on it to either hang it. But what I want to do is, I got just a little bit of fuzz from that towel on it. Let me get my microfiber. towel. There we go. Nice. So what I did is I had this propped up on my mantle. So that's what I'm going to do now. No. Not going to do that. My computer's just not, this laptop's just not great. Don't know what that's doing. Oh well. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So that's what I love about this board eraser. And, okay, so now I wish I could see some comments, but if you say hey or what have you, then or you have any questions, then I will definitely, if you leave them below in the comments, then I can get back to you. So with this transfer, like I said, this is a B size transfer from the February Chalk Couture. And if you sign up now for Chalk Couture or for the Club Couture, you can put this in your cart and you can get this one. So this one is, let me grab my transfer trimmers. It has two parts. You can either do it like this, except for it's not centered. But, so you would definitely want to. Hello, Miss Stacy. Finally get to see comments. My goodness. It's crazy. But, this is one, and I've seen them break this one apart, like cut it here. And then you have you can have it straight. But with mine, I'm going to do it. I'm yawning. It's my bedtime. It's so my bedtime. Lord help me. You can put berries on the wreath if you want. I'm not going to. So I'm just going to do it like this. That's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have this here and this up here. About like that. That looks like enough room. Maybe I'll bring it up just a tad. Okay. So we're going to do it like this. Oh, if I can get it up. Let me write on it. See if I can find a marker to write home. And then this is welcome to our and then home. So I can't wait to get this one up. I'm in love with spring. I'm really wanting spring to get here quick. Who is ready for spring? Gosh, I am. I'm just ready for dry weather, for some sunshine. I feel like that Georgia has now become the new Seattle with all the rain. I feel like, yeah, that we've just moved right into that. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting it down on my fuzzing cloth on the fuzzy side and pilling it up and then putting it down again because this is very tacky. So I'm going to set my backing sheet to the side so I can put it back on there when I'm ready. I don't know what I had on there. Okay, so we decided that, it is very tacky, that it was going to go just a little above the bottom. Can you guys see that? Does it look straight? Up, 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 up. About right there. But there is a piece of fuzz from the towel there. And then I'm going to press it down. Make sure there's no bubbles. I don't feel any. Yay. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to do eucalyptus for this, of course, definitely. And then Couture coral for home. And then one of these two for the welcome to hour. I don't know which. We're gonna see. I may could do eucalyptus. We'll see what it looks like when I get home up and running. So I hope that my video is not interrupting. I'm going to actually just shut my laptop because it just isn't a happy camper when it comes to me trying to see things. I need a new one. I'm really looking to, does that look centered? I'm really looking to, I'm hoping one day to be able to get me a MacBook. That's what I want. I'm not using these. You can, like if you wanted to decorate for Christmas or even like do yellow for springtime, stuff like that. But yellow would actually be cute for the welcome to. That would be, this is daffodil. That would be cute. I'm getting into yellow. Maybe I'll do yellow. I don't know why I'm getting into yellow, but I'm really liking some yellow. Oh my eucalyptus. Okay, so I'm going to have to let some water sit in this for a little while. I'm not staying in here this long. So you guys are going to get to see me do the, I'm going to put the lid on this. Nope, y'all are going to get to see me do the paste. So we're going to do eucalyptus, marvelous, and instead of the sorbet, the raspberry sorbet, I think I might do daffodil. Let's see if I've used daffodil. Let's see. Let me wipe this off. Let me wipe my stirring stick off. So, God, just throw it down anywhere. Oh yeah, that one's ready to go. Nice and almost like cake batter. It could use a little bit more water, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to stir it up. I think I will do welcome to hour and then. Okay, so with the chalk paste, ooh, this eucalyptus is very thick too. So with the chalk paste, and I'm going to go ahead and use Couture Coral. And maybe, instead of eucalyptus, maybe I could use a different green. Let's see. Maybe sage. Maybe sage. I like that color. It's more bright. And that. Okay, I'm going to do that. I love eucalyptus, but those aren't the colors that are in my... Oh, and I've used this sage like tons. I love it. So I'm just going to stir it up. You can tell it's sort of gunky. Yes, it is. But it's nothing like the eucalyptus, so... I'm going to spray it and let that sit for a moment. Then I'm going to check my Couture Coral. And that needs a little bit of stirring. So let me show you. I did about 3, and that's distilled water. So let me show you what... I'm going to go ahead and just bite the bullet and do this. So that right there is kind of dried out. So hang on just one second. I don't want, that's really hard. I'm not messing with that right now. So, okay, let's stir it. And if you need to get something stiffer than these stirring sticks, that works. Hang on, let me do that too. I'll show you. I'm going to put this in the lid. Put my lids off to the side. Now we've got our multi-tool. And what I'm going to do is get it in these corners and bring everything to the center. Try not to spill it all over the place. Of course, with this, you're not going to spill it. Stir. So sometimes you get it like this, but it's no problem. Hang on, I want to catch that. We're going to do just a little more. So it's been a little while with me doing all the Christmas stuff since I've used the Couture Coral. So you can tell that you do have to either use them a lot or just go in and stir them every now and then. So if you have like your favorite colors that you're going to use over and over again, you won't have to worry about it. But if you have all the colors and you just gravitate toward seasonal colors, then you may have to worry about it. You may have to go in there and stir them. And this is, like I said, I have distilled water in that spray bottle. So we're going to do some more stirring. And this is real time, so you guys can see what this is, what you have to do. That eucalyptus was a little on the more of a difficult side. I didn't want to have to deal with that tonight. Okay, but I did want to get at least one board done tonight for my mantle. Goodness. So now I'm going to let that sit. Got it all over me. And that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to get it on my shirt, although this will wash off. Okay, I got it on the board. They just clean right up. This is, I'm using move that over. I'm going to let that sit for a second. I'm using my Clorox wipes, in case you're wondering what that is. See? Cleans right up. Okay. So which one was ready to go? Daffodil? Daffodil's ready to go. So I'm going to let that sit for a second. And I think I did spray water. I'm going to spray one more in that one. So we're going to go in this direction. We're going to go daffodil on the top. It's ready to go. See that? How it looks like cake batter. So that's good to go. So we're going to do that on the top. I'm going to grab a squeegee. And this one, I'm going to grab a small one. And I'm going to load it up like this. And drag it across. And that's done. Easy peasy. I'll grab it. I thought I had it. There's that. Welcome to our home. And I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm just going to stick it on my table. What are you? And now let's look at the sage that I like so well. I just like, yeah, I got it on my shirt. Hilarious. But it just comes right off. There we go. I was stirring it too fast in there. Okay, so let's get the sage stirred up. If you guys can see this. And what I'm going to do is when I get through here, I will scrape my sides and spray some water in it and just let it sit with the water. That way, see, that's how, when I use it, that's how it gets, I'm going to bring a couple of these up. That's how it gets clumpy on the sides, is I just pull it up and then don't bother cleaning the sides. Bad on me. So I'm probably going to do this transfer again on like some wood and put it on the front porch. Like some old barnwood. I really want to do that. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to do. So again, I'm just going to clean that off, spray it again. I'm going to leave it there. And then I'm going to pull this up. Ooh, that's sticking. And then I just want that to dry for a second. So I'm laying this like this so that that can dry for a second while I continue to work on the Couture coral. And you can see that the clumps are starting to dissolve and it's starting to become smoother. And this will be the same way when I'm through here. Now, if there's really big clumps, you may want to just pull them out if you don't want to have time for them to dissolve. But I'm going to avoid those and just leave them in so that they'll eventually dissolve. But I've got enough smooth in there that I can work it. And I've got just a minute or two for the eucalyptus to dry. And then when I put it back down, which it's not totally dry yet, but when I put it back down, I'm not going to focus on sticking this part down, only the H, okay? So you only focus on sticking that H back down. Just making sure that everything else has a good seal. Now there is, hang on. I did get some eucalyptus there, didn't I? Hang on. Easy fix. I don't want eucalyptus there. So I'm just going to wipe it up. And now my laptop's got a mind of its own and trying to, hang on. Could someone take, I don't know why I've got that there. I'm going to dry this where I got that eucalyptus, or not eucalyptus, but it was sage. There. And then dry that. Make sure there's no clumps or air bubbles, just where the screen is here. Okay, there we go. We are good to go, and I'm going to give this one more stir. You can see that it's still quite clumpy, but I think I'll be able to work it. They're dissolving and it's becoming very smooth. So I think I'll be able to work this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to put this down on my lid and I'm going to grab this next squeegee. Now what you'll do is if you get clumps in this one, you may be able to see when you're rubbing over it, but all in all is if you get enough chalk to go through that screen, it will be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that down, and then I'm also going to pull this up again. See? No problems. No problems. And then I'm just going to lay it down and not stick it. Not worry about it sticking. Okay, let's get some more chalk paste. Some more clip, I'm going to call it something else. Couture coral on the squeegee. And then we're going to do the M. And we're going to do it the same way. there. And I'm going to lay that down. And then I'm going to actually pull up this direction now. Perfect. Y'all see that? Okay, down it goes again. And now I'm going to do the E. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can remove the whole thing. Oh, that did stick on the H. I can go back in and fix that. Do y'all see where it kind of stuck on the H there? That's quite all right. I'm just going to go back in. You can either lay the transfer down again, or you can wait for it to dry and go back in with a little bit more chalk. But there it is. I like it with the daffodil, the sage, and the couture coral. I like that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, let me show you what I'm going to do with the sage right quick, just in case you're wondering. So again, I said that I was going to scrape the sides. So basically what I would do is, let me move this out of the way in case I splash. I do want to put that up. Okay, let's put it down. Can y'all see? I'm scraping the sides. See that? This top. I'm going to go all the way around and scrape it. And even on the inside, then I'm going to get it all the way around. And see, I've already got some water in there, and that will absorb the water and reconstitute it, I guess you could say. But so I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm just going to spray water in it like this, put the lid on it, and I'll be fine. Now, the one thing that you could do to keep your paste perfect, like the daffodil, is go ahead and every single time you use it, scrape the sides. Make sure you get as much back in there as you can. Then you can spray a little distilled water on top. Go back in and clean off your sides. I learned this trick from a great crafter named Ken Hess. And so there you have it. Clean. Perfect. Nice. And that's it. And then I'll do I don't have to show you the couture coral, but I'm going to do it the same way I did that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope that if you do a project with the Welcome to Our Home transfer, that you let me know and drop a photo. I'd love to see it. So anyway, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.